Odin, yeah, another great performance on Saturday and 3 points against a really tough side. How's the mood in the camp now after that one?
Yeah, no, good. I think it's always been a good mood in camp anyway, but I think, when you get results like that, I think it just adds to it more, and it's always nice to get a win anyway, but I think to get a win in the circumstances that was under, and actually we all knew what a win would take us in the terms of the table, so I think it was nice for the boys.
And obviously you're a player who likes to get the ball down and use those quick feet of yours, but on Saturday it was more of a scrap, especially when the rain came, but you, along with the other players, you were absolutely willing to step up and grind out those points.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think that's something I've learned from being on loan here, is that not every game is going to be, I'm not going to be able to get on it all the time, I'm not going to be able to go and get loads of the ball and get time and space on the ball. There's going to be games such as the other night where I'm only going to see a little bit of it, and I just have to try and make the most of it when I do see it, and I've got to do the other side of the game as well, which I think I'm trying to do as well as I can.
Yeah, when we spoke to the gaffer earlier, he said that the ball was in play for 27 minutes of the 90, the rest of the time it was out being ready for a throw-in or a corner. Obviously not a game that necessarily suits you, but how crucial is it that the other players like yourself, who love to be technical, love to try a shot or a skill, that they do have to fight and do have to battle for the ball?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think in a game you always know that you're going to get an opportunity no matter what circumstance the game's like, or you're always going to get an opportunity to do something to impress. So I think it's just about when you get the opportunity, you just got to try and take it.
And obviously moving on now, yet another tough game, Exeter on Boxing Day. What are you expecting from them, and another of the division's most informed sides?
Yeah, no, I think that will be another good game. I think it'll be similar to the other night. I think it's going to be a tough game. I think we're not going to have it easy. We're not going to be allowed to just play our football, play out from the back and do what we want. They're going to come at us. And I think as long as we put in a performance like we did the other night, I don't think there'll be any issues.
And if all goes to plan, it should be a game that allows you to get the ball down a little bit more as you like it.
Yeah.
It's clear to see that you love taking players on like that, and it really is your style, isn't it?
Yeah. No, that's what I strive myself on. That's what I love doing. That's the type of player that I am. So any opportunity I get to do that, I try and make the most of the opportunities, and I feel like I'm doing okay so far.
And Exeter obviously is a side of experience and a side of a very dangerous going forward. Is it a test you're looking forward to?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think everyone in the team believes in us as a team. They believe in themselves as well, and I think that we're confident that we can beat anyone in this league. So, again, it's another challenge, but it's another challenge we're willing to accept and take on.
And you've really proved that this season, and you only lost one against the sides in the top 7 so far.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been hard to tell really, because the league's been so tight, but it's fair to say that Forest Green have been one of the most consistent sides from start to business.
No, definitely. I think I'd agree with that. I think we've been very consistent, but like you said, we're only halfway, so we've still got a long way to go. But we've put ourselves in a good position to just maintain now and just keep on being consistent for the rest of the season.
And should you go to Exeter and get those 3 points, it'll be yet another statement, just like the one you made in the Carlisle victory. It will really sort of put your marker down, isn't it? So I imagine that's exactly what you're going there to do.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think we go to every game wanting to take the maximum 3 points from the game. So that's just our mentality as we go into the game. We're not happy unless it is 3 points. But that's just the lads we've got in at the moment. We're all winners. We all want to win, and we all want to do the best for each other.
I suppose if you want to be right up there come the end of the season, you are going to have to win these games against the other sides in the top 5. So it's a test, I imagine, that you're really looking forward to, and it really gives you a chance to prove just how good you are.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think we can't wait. Each game that goes by, you can't wait for the next one to come. And myself and everyone else is exactly the same. So.
And a few years ago, Boxing Day, Forest Green versus Exeter over at St James's Park was rained off at half time. Yeah. I imagine you'll be hoping for some sunnier conditions this time, but whatever it is, I suppose you've got to scrap for those points.
I was going to say, I think all hope's gone on the sun at the moment, so as long as it's not as bad as it was on Saturday, I think we'll be alright.
And now a note on yourself, I mean, you came in right near the start of the season, on loan until January. How are you enjoying your time at the club?
Yeah, I'm loving it here, absolutely loving it. I'm playing good football. The lads have welcomed me back in really well. You know, I get along with everyone, and I'm just enjoying playing. Enjoy the way we play, and I've bought into what this club's trying to do and where the club's going to go.
And I imagine it's a little comforting when you get that second loan move to come back to a club that you've already been at, some familiar faces, and of course the gaffer only knows what you're about.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think, you know, it's a huge compliment when you know a gaffer can put his trust in you and trust a young player. So, you know, I think that's definitely something that I appreciate. You know, I'm getting good game time, and that's the main thing. I just need to keep on kicking on and just taking the most of every opportunity that I get.